Hello there and welcome to this event. This is no ordinary event, this is a major. Starting things off today with a par 4. All you gotta do is hit it straight up the middle and then we'll take it from there. And with that, you have begun. Best of luck to you. Okay, this is about 125 yards away. Great work there. That's a great approach. This one's a 7-footer. Oh, almost had the birdie there. Okay, tap this one in and let's move on. Okay, even par after the first. Nice to see. Par 5, second hole in front of us. Let's see what you can do. I think we're heading to the sand here. And from the greenside sand, let's have a nice out here. Oh my, almost in there. Here's your fourth shot. Looking very nice. And the chip drops on in for you. That'll be your birdie. Okay, that'll bring you down to 1 under. All right, here we go. Tee this one up. You got a par 4 here on this third hole. And this one is around 180 yards to the pin. And the green tends to slope away from us where we want to land it, so be careful of the approach. And your approach is heading right at the pin. Well, you can't hit them all. And from the greenside rough. And this one for par. I think this one's breaking to the left. Nice putt. That's in there for par. And 1 under after that one. That wind is picking up, blowing left to right on this one. Pin high on that approach, nicely judged. And 5 feet left to go. And you're 2 under par for the round. All right, take a look at this. We got a par 4 here on the 5th hole. And unfortunately, you rolled that one right into the second cut of rough. Here's our second shot on the 5th. Coming out of the deep stuff might not be enough. Okay, this will save your par. Let's go. I think this one's going left to right. Oh, come on, be nice. And with that, we will move on to the next. It's going to put you up to 1 under par. And we got a par 4 in front of us, not too long either. Ooh, catching the downslope. That'll give you a few extra yards. Here's our second shot on this 6th hole. Ooh, nice little chip on that one. And a great effort on this hole to bounce back after the bogey on the last. Great work. That's a birdie. And after that hole, you're 2 under par. And now we're teeing her up on the 7th hole. Oh, if we can get a kick left, it'd be nice. Oh yeah, you'll take those all day. Okay, could be a birdie on the scorecard if you drop this. This one looks like it's breaking to the left. Oh, bad break. Okay, that putt's done. And currently sitting at 2 under par. Okay, 8th hole, we got a par 4 ahead of us. Nicely done. You got some good contact there. And from the rough. This one's heading left. Putting this one from downtown. This is it's going to be interesting. This one's breaking pretty hard right to left. And that's not a bad effort. 5 feet to the cup from here. And after that, you're 2 under. That wind's blowing right into our face on this one. That'll do. And here's our second shot on the 9th. I'll tell you what, that was some great golf I just saw on this hole. Next putt for eagle. Drop this one for eagle. Let's do it. A little bit too firm on that one. This one's 23 feet away. This one's looking decent. Ooh, still looking good. And it drops. Well done. Fantastic putt. All right, you brought things down to 3 under after that hole. And now we head to the 10th, and we have a par 4 to deal with. Come on, hold on to that fairway for us. All right, staring down a birdie putt here. This one's got a pretty steep left to right break. A little too hard. 8 feet to the cup. So that makes you 3 under for the day. And now kicking off a par 5 here on the 11th. That'll do nicely. Okay, about 215 yards or so to the pin. All right, drop this putt and secure that eagle. Let's do it. This putt's going down the slope, breaking right to left. Oh my, that's too bad. 3 feet to go. Well done out there. That's your 5th birdie on the day. And after that hole, you're going down to 4 under par. Heads up, wind's going right to left on this one. Bunker bound. And what are you thinking? What are you thinking out of this fairway bunker? Let's see what you got. Okay, safely on the putting surface after that. All right, this is an extremely long putt you've set yourself up with. Hopefully you can get this close. This one's starting out to the right. Let's see if it'll turn. Yes, in there with the long bomber. All right, and after that, you've brought your score down to 5 under par. 13th hole coming up. Hey, I'm liking this. You're hitting lots of greens, it seems. All right, sink this, and that'll be for birdie. I think we got a bit of a tilt to the right on this putt. So far, so good. Now that was a golf shot. 6 under par currently. 14th hole coming up. We got a par 4 for this one. Well done. All right, what do we got here? Looking like about 165 to the pin. Ah, that didn't hit the mark, did it? Nice chip, fantastic. And this is for your par. And that putt safely in its home. And you are looking at a 6 under at the moment. And now on to number 15. This one's a par 3. This one's a little to the right on approach. Right by the hole. All right, drop this on in and save your par. I think this one's moving to the right. Well, this one's on a line. Looking very good. All right, moving along. Let's see what the scorecard says. And that will leave you at 5 under after that one. Okay, I have a good tee shot here now on the 16th. This one's going to get sandy. All right, time to get out of the bunker. Let's do this. Okay, out of the bunker. That's our first hurdle. Now let's deal with this putt. This one for the birdie. Birdies everywhere. 8th birdie of the day for you. Great work. Sitting at 6 under par after that one. All right, here we go. Number 17. This one's a par 5. Well, that was a fine swing. Fine swing. Think we're in the rough. All right, we're in the rough. It's a bad scene in this rough, too. It's a bad lie. And this one's your 4th. Oh, man. Would have loved to see that chip go down. Okay, lining up an 8-foot putt. And after that, when you're at 6 under. All right, teeing it up now on the 18th hole. This one's a par 4. Good shot. And getting a nice view from this elevated position. And the green slopes up a little bit around the pin there. You definitely got to make sure you get the right club. Well, that bunker, which I thought would give you trouble, did not give you trouble. Now you're on the green. See what you can do with this next putt. Good putt from there. Not a lot left to do. Okay, this one's a 3-footer. And the par putt drops. Lovely way to end your round, I think. Okay, this one's done. You've wound up at 6 under for the day. All right, that's going to do it. Thank you so much for playing the game, and we will hopefully see you real soon. And it's a big hello to you from me, John McCarthy. I'm here to welcome you to PGA Tour 2K25. Let me tell you, things are fixing to get fun right now. We've got a par 4 sitting right in front of us on this first hole. Time to get it. Let's crank this into the fairway and be on our way. And best of luck to you as you endeavor in this society tournament. Setting up here, looking at an elevated green. This one might be coming up short out of the sand. Could use a bit of a kick to the right. And here's an 18-footer. This one's breaking left to right. So far, so good. This one's still tracking. Yes! Drops it on in there. What a putt. We've got a headwind blowing in our face on this one. Nice swing. Okay, second shot here on the second. Nicely struck. For the birdie. And after that one, you'll go down to 1 under par. Let's see what this third hole has in store for us. Well done. Okay, about, I'd say 185 or so to the pin from here. Yeah, that'll work. Nice approach. 12 feet left to the hole. And this one looks like it's going just a touch to the left. Ooh, easy Tiger. And here we go. This one for par. And after that one, you're at 7 under. Got a right to left breeze on this hole. Just a pure swing. Well, missed the green on that one, but I've already forgotten about it. Okay, third shot. Oh, brutal. And about 5 feet to go. You are currently sitting right at even par. All right, here we go. Par 4 on the 5th. I like that. And this one's around 205 yards away. This one may end up in the rough, not sure though. Yep, that'll work from there. Okay, here we go for the bogey. And this one's going pretty hard right to left. Oh man, 3 feet to go. Okay, 2 over par at the moment. Careful out there, we got a tailwind blowing. Beautiful swing. Okay, second shot on the 6th. This could take you to 5 under. Looks like this one will break a bit to the left. Well, it's heading towards the hole. And the putt drops in for birdie. And the 7th hole is a par 3. Well, you made good contact with that one. Great work on the approach. You saw that one, didn't you? Here we go for your birdie. I think this one starts off pretty straight and then goes to the right. Oh, it was a good stroke. Almost had the birdie. All right, not much left here. Okay, 5 under par at the moment. And now the par 4 8th. Hopefully this will nestle itself nicely in the fairway. This is about 160 to the pin. And just 3 strokes off the lead. And that'll do. Grab your putter. 14 feet to the cup from here. This is an uphill putt moving right to left. Oh, it's going right by. This one's just 3 feet. Just a short putt here, but it does move to the right. Okay, let's see what the next hole has in store for us. And after that one, you're at 5 under. And a heads up, this hole, we got a tailwind blowing with the ball. You absolutely demolished that drive. This is out of the second cut here. Well done. Back into the fairway. Good stuff. And this is our 3rd shot. And you're 2 strokes off the lead. Come on, bounce to the right. You could take this putt down. You could go to 6 under. Oh, look at this thing. Ooh, continues to be good. Here we go. Par putt coming up. All right, let's head to the next. Might need a bit more club. We got a headwind on this hole. Nice. And this shot's around 145 yards from the pin. And you're 2 strokes off the lead. This one's going left. Well, unfortunate. That's going to get counted as a missed green. Oh my goodness, is this going to drop? All right, let's go. This one for the par. And that will do. And after that one, you're 5 under par. Here we go. Par 5, 11th hole. Have a good drive. Whoa, came on to that one. Look at that fly. And this is about 4 feet. And that'll bring you down to even par after that one. Good job. Hole number 12 coming at you. Nice looking shot. This one's about 110 yards from the pin. Oh, missed the green on that one. Oh, almost in there with the chip. Here we go. Drop this and save that par. Okay, let's head to the next. And after that one, you're at 6 under. And we got a left to right cross breeze on this hole. You managed to get a good swing on that. That's okay. No worries. We'll be on the green soon enough. And here's our second shot on the 13th. Great chip shot there. Pure. That's pure. 3 feet left. All right, let's see how this next hole is playing. 6 under par currently. Here we go. Now, the 14th hole. This one's a par 4. Oh my, that was spicy coming off the club face. All right, this one's about 85 yards out. And 1 stroke off the lead. That's going to work just fine on the approach. This could be a birdie on the scorecard. Let's keep this going. That's your 4th birdie of the day. Good work out there. And after that one, you're sitting at 7 under. Wind's blowing from our backs on this one. Good luck here. I would love to see you sink this one. It's a big one. I think this one's breaking pretty hard to the left. Yeah, I'll take that from that distance. And this is your look at par. And there we go. And after that one, you sit at 1 under par. Okay, let's unload on this one. Par 4, 16th hole. I got a good feeling. I'll take that. This shot's around 95 yards to the pin. Oh yeah, I'll approve that. 6 feet to go here. Nice putt, and that is for birdie number 5 on the day. And you're 8 under par currently. And on to the next hole, number 17 is a par 5. Well, that won't do, will it? Was well played. And this one's about 140 yards or so to the pin. Well, it's unlucky. Missed the green on that one. And just a little tap here needed. Okay, now let's check the standings. All right, you're sitting right at 2 under for the moment. Best of luck here on the final hole of this one. Well, I'm sure that's not what you intended. And as we set up here with the greens below us, might need a little less club. All right, hitting from the sand, and I don't think this has enough. This gives a good look at the green from here below us. This one's heading to the rough. All right, safely on the green after dangerously carrying the water. I love it. It's all good. Oh my, you almost got that. This one's a short 3-foot putt. And the bogey putt will drop. A little lackluster way to end your round, but you'll be back for more. You know it. And at the end of this one, it's going to be 7 under par. Well, that's just about it for me here today. Hopefully you had a decent amount of fun. Scratch that. Hopefully you had a whole lot of fun. I hope that for you. Thanks again. See you soon. Hello there and welcome to this major event here in Society Mode. My name's John. We start out today with a par 4 in front of us. Let's put this first drive into the short stuff and we'll be on our way. Okay, hopefully you do well out there. First tee shot is away. Let's have a good one. Okay, we're just in the first cut here. Nicely done, had the right club there. Okay, here's a 4-foot putt for us. And already under par as you completed that first hole. That's what I like to see. Let's keep this going. We got a nice tailwind on this hole. See what you can do with that. Second shot here on hole number 2. Okay, here's our third shot. Nice chip on that one. All right, tapping that one in for par, moving on. And after that hole, you're currently 1 under. We got a right to left cross breeze going on this hole. Swinging like silk. All right, this shot's about 150 yards out. Come on, bounce to the right for us. Okay, we're on the green. This putt's about 14 feet out. This one's going to the left. Oh my goodness. Okay, let's drain this and get our par. And you are 1 under after that one. All right, we got an opportunity to stick it close here on the par 3 4th hole. Nothing wrong with that. Safely on the green. All right, here's a 23-footer. This one seems to be tilting left to right. Oh my, flew right by the hole. This one's for par. And that'll drop. After that hole, 8 under par. And we got a par 4 for our 5th. That swing was to die for. Setting up with an elevated green. This might call for some extra distance. And we might not get there with this one. Okay, you got this one out to the left. This one's just a 3-footer. All right, let's move on to the next. Okay, that's 7 under par for the moment. And we have a par 4 here on the 6th. All right, you caught that downslope. Let's see how far you can get this to run. And here's our second shot on the 6th. You could get down to 8 under par for the day if you sink this. And here's an uphill putt, moving to the left. Looking good. So good. Oh, lovely shot. Careful out there, wind's going left to right on this hole. There we go. Nice contact on that one. And here's our second shot on the 7th. Starting this one out pretty good. Ooh, it's still on track. Oh, yes, that'll go down. Nicely done. He managed to bring things down to 2 under after that one. Okay, lengthy par 4 ahead of us here. That sounded good. Let's be careful getting out of here. Might not get all the distance you want in the deep stuff. And from the rough, not sure you caught enough of the ball here. Setting up here now for our third shot. We're on the green with that one. Well done. And this putt's around 16 feet out. Well done. And currently sitting at 2 under par. Okay, 9th hole is up, and we got a par 5 ahead of us. Setting up here in the deep stuff. And I don't think you caught enough of the ball here out of the rough. All right, 10 under par if you sink this. Well, this one's looking good so far. Continuing. And it drops. Well done. Fantastic putt. And after that hole, you are now 3 under par. Okay, careful of the headwind out there. Good one. All right, hitting into an elevated green. This approach is heading left. Oh, chip almost went. Okay, we tap that in. We're moving to the next. And your score sits at 10 under par at the moment. And teeing up now on the 11th. Nothing wrong with that. Don't see that every day. I guess you're just going to take that driver off the fairway and be on your way. Here we go. This drops and you get a bird. Great work. That's your 5th birdie today. And 4 under par after that hole. Okay, on the tee of the 12th hole, it's a par 4. Good job. Okay, this shot's about 145 from the pin. Careful with this one. This is from way out. This one can't make up its mind. It's going left, then it's going to the right. Good luck. Oh, man. Good chip. Here we go. 4 par. Four under par is your score at the moment. All right, a par 3 here on the 13th. Nice approach. This one's about 21 feet to the cup. I think it starts off straight enough, then turns a bit to the right. Oh, this one's starting out okay. Oh, that could have been a birdie. All right, tapping in for par, and we're moving on. And after that one, it's 11 under par for you. And the wind's picked up here, blowing right to left. That was good. This one's around 110 yards to the pin. 3 strokes off the lead as well. Oh, look at you go here. Nice shot. Ooh, setting up for birdie here. Shaping up out here. That's birdie number 6 on the day. And 12 under is your current score. Here we go, on to 15. This one's a par 3. Ooh, and sinks the chip. Well done. And let's fire up a replay on that one. Okay, score is currently clocking in at 6 under par. See if you can use the wind on this hole. It's left to right. All right, from the fairway bunker, let's see how this goes. Oh man, from one to the next. What kind of luck is that? Oh, yes. And this putt from 4 feet. And you are looking at a 6 under at the moment. Teeing up now on number 17. Oh, you caught that one. Jeez. There we go. Great contact. Okay, this is in the light rough. This shouldn't be too bad. There's a green and under regulation for you. Pat yourself on the back. You have a very long putt ahead of you here. I think it's breaking to the left. Oh. Okay, 4 feet to go. I'm loving it. That's birdie number 8 on the day. 7 under par after that hole. Well, see if you can use the tailwind on this hole. Nice swing. And this is about 165 yards or so to the pin. Well, you missed the approach. I'm not mad. Setting up for our third shot. Wonderfully played sand shot. That's how you do it. Okay, this to save our par. Let's do this. And this one's done, and you've managed to post a 7 under par. All right, that's just about it for me. Hopefully we'll see you back here real soon. See you next time. Hello there, my name's John McCarthy, and I'm here to welcome you to PGA Tour 2K25. Looking forward to see what goes down out there today. We've got a first hole par 4 ahead. Let's drop this one in the middle of the first fairway, take it from there. What do you say? And second shot here on the first. A little bit off here. It's going to the rough. Godspeed, my friend. Very long putt ahead. Going up the hill with this putt, breaking left to right. Ooh, careful there. You come in there like Seabiscuit. All right, drop this one for the bogey. Okay, sitting at 1 over par. Par 5 for our second hole. Best of luck to you. Good shot. Oh no, brutal. And this putt's around 7 feet. Great way to bounce back. Nice birdie on this one after that bogey on the last. 14 under after that hole. And we have a little bit of wind to deal with on this hole. Setting up here from above the green. You'll be all right there. This putt is about 14 feet. This one's going uphill and to the right. Oh! Okay, setting up for the bogey. And a short putt, yes, but it will move to the left. Okay, let's see what the next hole has for us. 13 under at the moment. And the fourth hole, we have a par 3. Silky swing. And that approach was a bit wayward. That's a nice chip. Well done. All right, you need this to save par. Let's drop this in. And you're 1 over par currently. We've got a long par 4 staring us down on this one. Yeah, that's unlucky. Hitting into an elevated green, we might need more club. And this one out of the rough. I don't know if you're going to make this. We've got about 115 yards to the pin. Oh no, that took a nasty bounce to the left. Oh man, I wanted that chip to go. So good. That was a fantastic shot. All right, you're sitting at 2 over. All right, par 4 here on the 6th. Have a good drive. Okay, I see what you got going here. Down the slope towards the green. And driving the old green, putting for eagle. Nothing wrong with that. Here you go. Just pop this in the hole and you'll pull down an eagle. Okay, you're starting this out to the left. I see what you're doing. Just 3 feet left. Short putt here, but it breaks to the right. And after that hole, you sit at 13 under par. Okay, let's see what you can do here on the 7th. All right, kick left. Here's a putt for birdie. Seven-foot putt here. And just 1 stroke over par at the moment. And the par 4 8th hole is next. And look at that thing go. Oh my goodness, you smashed it. This is setting up to be around 150 yards to the pin. A little wayward on that approach. This one's your 3rd. Good luck on this one. Par save, possibly. And this one looks like it's kind of moving from the left to the right. Right by. Okay, let's grab a bogey here and be on our way. 12 under par after that hole. All right, 9th hole, par 5. That's just too bad. We're in the deep stuff here. Okay, we're setting up here well above the green. We might need a bit less club. Good job. And now this from 5 feet. Yep, I knew you had it in you. Great way to bounce back. Birdieing this one after bogeying the last. Great stuff. And after that one, you're sitting at 13 under par. Wind is blowing right to left on this one. I approve. And this one's about 135 yards from the pin. Nicely played. And sink this next putt and you'll grab that birdie. And that drops for your 4th birdie of the day. And after that one, your current score, a veritable 14 under par. Second shot here on the 11th. I don't think you're going to make it here out of the rough. Okay, we're back in the fairway. That's good stuff. Now let's hit the green. This putt could take you down to 15 under par for your round. Not a bad day's work. And then it looks like this is breaking pretty hard to the left. Oh, this one's looking okay. Yeah, it's still looking good. All right, give this a tap. Good job. Okay, the wind's blowing on this one, right to left. Okay, this is about 160 or so to the pin. And that's a plunker. "25 feet from the cup." Nothing too crazy in this one, I don't think. Just a little bit to the left. Oh, that flew right by. Okay, let's sink this and grab the double bogey. Okay, next hole coming up. And after that one, 12 under par. And we got a par 3 here on the 13th. This one's heading a little bit too much to the right. Six feet to the cup. And right now you're 2 over. And we are working with the tailwind on this hole. Great swing. Okay, we've got about 165 yards to go here. Don't know what that was. Just a little off on that approach. And this is your third shot. If you still want to save that par, this is the time to do it. You need this to go. And right now you're just 2 strokes above par. And on to the 15th hole, par 3 coming up. I think we're going left here. That's safe. All right, let's do this. 18 feet to go. I think this one's going just a tiny little bit to the left. Oh, that's too bad. All right, let's sink this one for par. Okay, safely home with that putt. Okay, you are at 2 over par. This hole is a par 4. It's not all that lengthy. Great swing. Okay, second shot here on the 16th. And here we are, just in this greenside rough. You're gonna want to sink this one, this to save your par. And 12 under is your current score. Here we go. Hole number 17, ready to go. Yeah, I think we will hit the fairway here. Well, it's too bad. And this to take you to 13 under for the day. This putt's moving uphill and to the right. All right, you did most of the work. All right, nice 3-footer to deal with. All right, nicely holed. Let's move to the next. Get a left to right breeze on this hole. Yeah, we'll take that. And this shot is around 170 yards away. Well, looks like you're a bit off on that approach. Going towards that hole. And you're finishing things off with the birdie putt. That's a good way to end things, I think. All right, we finish up here with a 1 over par. All right, I'm going to head on my way here. I had a lot of fun with you out there on the course. Thank you for playing. We'll see you again soon.